Hey, oh my God, you're gonna say, oh my God, another one. Yeah, DJ DJ Vinyl Vertigo back again. I forgot something. I was listening to a lot of music today, and I guess I should share that with you because it's like, okay, you showed us some stuff, but what have you been listening to? I didn't just listen to Taj Mahal today. I listened to a lot of stuff today. Right now, I'm currently listening to Osabisa. Find a nice copy of this Osabisa Woyaya record. It's really good. It's kind of jazzy, funky, African. Oh man, it's really good stuff. And I haven't listened to this stuff since, God, since I lived in the projects back in the 70s. So, my dad had these records, and then my brother, I think, had them too. It was kind of like the thing you played, like my brother used to play when his friends were hanging out, and my father would play and have his little taste, on a Saturday night and listen to some Osabisa. Very Afrocentric kind of fun, jazzy, soulful African style music. Really good stuff. Earlier today, I played some Al Green. Not that Al Green that I showed earlier, but this record I never knew existed. Let's see if I can show you. Truth in Time. I only played side one. Has Blow Me Down, Lo and Behold, Wait Here, and he does a rendition of To Sir with Love, which is it's not shabby, not too shabby. Pretty it's kind of a gorgeous record, I think, to use Maggie's phrase. Yeah, good record. So it's some of it might be a little cheesy. I mean, he's got this kind of weird hairstyle on it. It's like he did like a dark and lovely kind of thing on here, but that was when he's doing his process period. But um, it starts out a little bit cheesy, but it gets better. So it's kind of worth checking out. Sir with Love is really good, and of course Taj Mahal. I showed that to you earlier, so I'm not going to take the thing off. But I played that. I showed that to you in my previous video. Taj Mahal, Recycling the Blues, and other related stuff. The live side one, is much better than side two to me. The side two is good. It's really good. It's your standard stuff. But side one is more. The energy is just so it's live, and so he's interacting with the audience and getting them going and stuff. It's really really good though. Earlier on CD, I was looking. Well, the reason why I pulled this one, Jimmy Smith, blues.com, .com blues, I should say. A lot of people find him to be kind of parlor jazz, whatever. But this is pretty bluesy. It's got BB King on here, Kev Mo is on here, um, Dr. John. There's a lot of really good players on this record too. Too many to kind of go down the list, but it's good. It's blues. It's blues. And the reason why I pulled this one was because last night I was at the Palladium and I saw the band Southern Hospitality at the Palladium. And Southern Hospitality is J.P. Soares, Victor Wainwright, and Damon Fowler. They're kind of the main guys in that group, but they always have other guests and stuff come in, and really great people. They've had people from North Mississippi All Stars. They've had all kinds of people in that when they perform together. It's kind of a super group because they all have their own things on their own. Ted Benoit's been with them, a lot of people, and but really good night of blues. They really served it last night. So it made me think, oh, let me pull some blues out, and so I pulled the Taj Mahal out, and I decided to never really listen to that Jimmy Smith, and I really really like it. So also pull this out, the Robert Cray. This is one of his later records called "Take Your Shoes Off," and I played this one because I bought it and I never listened to it. A friend of mine produced this record, Steve Jordan, somebody who I kind of grew up with. Steve Jordan, the drummer who drums now for the Rolling Stones, and he also produces Al Green records and Keith Richard records, and he also is the drummer for John Mayer. Yeah, Steve Jordan. He's a busy, busy boy, I tell you. But he produced this album, and it's actually pretty good. It's got some good stuff on it. 24/7 Man is really good. That wasn't me. Pardon is really good on this too. But yeah, Robert Cray. I just picked this up. I listened to part of this, the second half of this, Moon Age Daydream soundtrack. I haven't seen it yet. David Bowie. It's really, really nice. I got the CD version. I don't have a lot of room to have all this vinyl, so I have to start weeding a little some of the stuff I don't listen to, so that way I'll have more room for vinyl. Otherwise, this will do for now. You know, sounds good. It does sound good. I know it's digital. I also listened to this. I just picked this one up. This is Mosaic by Terry Lynn Carrington, the drummer. And on this record has the late, great Jerry Allen on here, keyboard player. Lots of great vocalists on here, lots of great musicians, but all women. This is really cool. She did two volumes of Mosaic. The second one is the one that I was interested in getting, but I found this one. The second one has Shaka Khan on it, and that's why I went, and Layla Hathaway. But this one has a lot of Cassandra Wilson, Nona Hendrix from LaBelle is on here. Let's see who else is on here. Esperanza Spalding is on here. Let's see who else is on here. Dee Dee Bridgewater, Angela Davis, the activist Angela Davis speaks. She does a spoken word piece. Carmen Lundy's on here. Patrice Rushen is on here as well. I think Sheila E's on here. Yes, Sheila E's also on this. Really, really good stuff. Really, these women know what they're doing. This is a really good jazz album. Really standard jazz. Very well arranged and produced. Really good stuff. It's called Mosaic. The Mosaic. Terry Lynn Carrington. Definitely something to check out. It's all women, very impressive. Showing it's not just an all boys network jazz. The women can do it on their own without the men. So this is really good. And the only other thing I want to show you. Oh, well, these are the stuff that I want to listen to later. I got into a blues mood, so I think later on, like tomorrow, I'll be listening to my John Mayall stuff. So I got this one. This is the Turning Point. I'll be listening to that tomorrow. All John Mayall. USA Union. I'll check this out. We're playing that. I'll get back to you on these. Back to the Roots. It'll take me a couple days probably. Oops, sorry. I'll take the things off when I'm talking about them. And moving on. I think this is a live record. This one has some really good people. It has Ernie Watts on here. Blue Mitchell's on here. Freddie Robinson. Yeah. Fred Jackson. Good people on here. Yeah, so I'm very happy to pull these, and I'm going to be listening to these probably in the next day or so. Another thing I picked up, I got this in the mail. I'm going to be reading this. Couldn't help myself. I listened to him on Sirius. He was being interviewed about this book and about just stuff in general and what the other bandmates thought about this book, Surrender. Bono and his Bono way explain himself. And I want to check it out. I'm going to read it. It'll be a fun read, I think. So that's it. Promise you that's my last video of the evening. God, I caught up. I added 3 on to my list in just one day. A long one, a short one, and then this one, which is about 10 minutes. So anyway, keep listening to music. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button or hit a like button, which if you like. Would you hear? And if there's any comments on the things that I showed you today as to what I've been listening to, what are you listening to right now? You know, share that with me. And take care, guys. Keep listening to music, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Peace.